guys, what's up and welcome to my very first episode of Molecular Gastronomy. I am joined by my assistant, my lab assistant, my special host, the Rick to my Morty, the Pinky to my Brain, the Dee Dee to my Dexter,
I'm
Shelby.
Shubble.
Did you like that intro?
I did. That made me feel really hyped.
Okay, good. Well, we have lab coats. That was also another thing. I was like, you want to be in this video? She's like, do we get lab coats? And I was like, I can order some.
Wouldn't have done it otherwise.
I understand. We also have gloves. We have goggles. And if you're confused and you're like, Megan, what is molecular gastronomy? Did you know what it was?
No.
Okay. This is really cool. Molecular gastronomy, it's what you see when I do my kawaii cooking. In short, basically we've been doing it this whole time. A kind of a version of it. You know how we do kawaii cooking and how we add powders and water and you were on when we did something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically that, but elevated. We're about to use basic spherification today on our very first episode to make little tiny caviar eggs.
We're making eggs?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the Popin boba. Have you had that before?
Yeah.
So I ordered some honeydew and peach milk-based boba powder to be our flavoring. Here's a cool thing. I'm going to link everything that we're using down below. So if you wanted to recreate what we're doing in this video, you totally can. So I ordered a molecular gastronomy kit, which is a really great way to get started. It has a lot of the basic powders to help you get started. It also comes with a recipe book. So this is just one of many recipes, and you can kind of see on the cover all of the crazy stuff, right?
Looks like caviar and...
Yeah, well look at that too. And look at it, there's like weird spaghetti.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm opening it up for the first time.
I feel like I'm in science class again.
I know, right? This is so awesome. Oh, here we have agar, which I have used this before for a water cake.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, mine did not turn out well. I'm still working on that video. It is not done yet. Oh, I'm gonna look so different. My hair's gonna be so long once we finish it. We have calcium lactate, which is what we're gonna be using for our caviar eggs. That's the solution that our little bubbles will go into.
Okay.
And it'll help them kind of like jellify.
I don't like the word lactate.
Well, we're gonna work through it, okay? We also have sodium alginate to make it all kind of like, it's not jelly, but it's gonna give it a bit more oomph. A little more texture, a little more weight, so when it goes into the calcium
Lactate.
it can form the nice little caviar balls that we are wanting. And then I guess there's soy lectin? There's another one, but we're not using that today. We are going to be using the tools that come with this kit. Let's see. Wow. Oh, it comes with a lot of stuff. Should we just show everyone what's inside? Because that's kind of cool, right? Wow, this is intense. Look at...
It's got like little test tube
my gosh.
Squishy things.
Yeah. I think this is what we use. Yeah, these are the little droppers that we're going to be using to make our caviar eggs.
Balls.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then this is for, I think, reverse spherification, which is something I want to get into and make a much larger. This is like, I did an edible water balloon candy kit.
Oh, that's cool.
And I told people if it gets a certain amount of likes, I will make a giant one and buy like 100 kits. But everyone was like, you should do molecular gastronomy. And so... that will be a future episode. I still need to test that out and figure it out. But this is our start. This is the beginning. I think this spoon might be a little too big.
The little droppers are a little smaller than it.
They're gonna go through that. Luckily, I have this little sifter.
Oh!
It's like a little strainer. You put sugar in this, but I think we can like kind of strain them out with it.
It looks like the perfect size.
Great. Without further ado, I think it's time that we get started. What do you think?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's get science. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Wow, I feel really science right
That
now.
hurt.
First thing we have to do is make our boba mixture.
Okay.
It's gonna smell incredibly wonderful.
It already smells great.
It's super fragrant. If you're following along at home, you're gonna need about 2 cups of alkaline water and 6 tablespoons of the mixture of your choice. It already has sugar and everything in it. You just add it to taste. So if you want it extra sugary, add 8 tablespoons. If you want it less sugary, do 4. I don't know. So let's get started. You want to go ahead and add this in here, and I'll do some whisking.
Should I go slow or just jump it?
I just do whatever your heart feels or desires.
Ooh!
Oh, that's crazy because it's blue.
I didn't expect it to turn green.
How good does it smell? Are you smelling that now?
That smells amazing.
It smells so good. So we're gonna mix this together until all of the powder is dissolved, and then we're gonna get science about it. Yo, Shelby, you got that sodium alginate?
I got it.
Alginate?
Alginate. GIF or GIF?
I don't know. Let's pour that guy into here, but we're gonna take away the whisk. We don't need it anymore. Mix that in there. Ooh, it's very fine. Ooh, that's some science right there. So we're gonna put this guy in.
This is the most science tool I've ever seen.
This is like for cooking.
Really?
Yeah, you use it for soups, but you know.
Or science.
Or science. You just push that guy.
Okay.
We're just gonna mix it. Go ahead.
Ooh, that's aggressive. Oh, cool!
Keep going.
How's that look?
I think that's looking pretty good.
It looks good to me.
It's just to dissolve all of that sodium alginate. So we're gonna set this aside for at least 15 minutes. The longer the better, it's just to get rid of all of the bubbles. I used a boba milk powder base, but you can use anything you want. You can use juice or...
Anything that's not too acidic.
Yes, exactly, because it will separate if you do that. So this is done, but guess what? I thought ahead. I prepared both of the juices already, and they have been resting, and they have the bubbles all out of it.
So you can jump right into the next thing.
Oh my gosh, you're so good. Dude, you have this down.
I know science.
She's science.
I put on a lab coat.
And glasses. And gloves. My hands are getting sweaty in these
They're
gloves.
so sweaty.
I'm nervous. Okay.
This looks so extreme.
I know. We've like really been building up to this point. The honeydew and the peach mixture, they're ready to go. The bubbles are kind of foaming up at the top, but when we go in with our dropper, we'll try and go down past that to get all of like the clear juice. But I'm really nervous. What if this doesn't work out?
It's worth a try.
It's definitely
an experiment.
You're right. There's no failing in science.
I don't think that's true.
You're right. Well, it's just like learning is what you didn't let me finish.
Okay, you can finish.
Okay. There's no failing in science. Just learning to be. Let's get science.
What are we doing?
It's time to make our solution, which means we need 4 cups of the alkaline water and a little packet of the calcium lactate.
Ooh.
Your favorite.
I hate it.
Wait, how do I open this?
You're a scientist. Figure it out.
Use your teeth.
I can't. I just got my Invisalign off.
I wouldn't.
We need science scissors. Go ahead and add that to this giant guy right here. Don't get any in this. I'm gonna use this whisker. Oh, look at that. That looks cool.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Oh, it's like snow. It's like a snow globe.
You can whisk it. So this is gonna take a second, clearly.
Are we looking for it to completely dissolve?
I think so. We'll be right back after these messages.
Here's some tips on science safety. Always wear gloves and always wear goggles.
Got more. This is gonna take a while.
Don't drink things if you don't know if they're edible or drinkable.
Oh, there's one about if you get something in your eye, you
Oh,
go
yeah.
to the water fountain and push it in your eye.
Yeah, you gotta look into like a hose with your eyes open.
Science.
Science!
Oh, scared.
Is something gonna like foam or explode or?
No, nothing will explode. I don't think. Again, this is my first time doing this. So the way I've done this in Popin Cookins is you go in, you get the mixture, but then you have to like drop it horizontally at least like an inch above the solution.
Okay.
Because that's how it forms the little ball perfectly. If you like are too close, it's not gonna work.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, you go first.
All right, do we want peach or honeydew first?
Let's do peach first.
Pass to the foam.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my god.
That is
It's
so
on
much
the outside. I hope it works. Do I do just like one little droplet?
I think just go for it. Oh. Oh.
Oh, they're little balls.
I think it's working. Whoa, look at him go.
Oh my god, it's working.
She's doing it. Oh, that looks so cool. I think you just made a giant one.
I made a big one.
Okay, now,
they're
dropping.
sinking.
I gotta collect them. Okay, mistakes.
We got some casualties, but that,
No! Update, we are going to move this to a more shallow glass.
We want them to sink to the bottom, so we're gonna have to be able to collect them.
Oh man.
Do we have one egg?
One little caviar egg right there.
Cute.
At least we know what it looks like now.
Let's try the green one. It looks like this one felt very thick. I wonder if this one's gonna be any different.
Okay. I mean, we're getting somewhere. This
Something
is
is
science.
happening. Science is all about experimenting.
Oh.
What happened with that one?
See if I,
Okay.
if I give him a little mix, maybe that'll, maybe the milk was the wrong way to go.
It's a bit thick. That might be the problem. Yeah, some of them are drooping more.
There's no failing in science.
I don't know who lied to you.
Okay, update. Guess what, guys? Boba, milk-based boba, has calcium in it. What did we learn about calcium and calcium lactate?
We don't use that. Yeah, too much calcium won't allow for the membrane to form. Who knew that milk had
told her that.
calcium?
video, we've changed it up a bit. Hopefully this works. We have cherry juice, which is basically grenadine in water, like right? It's like a.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
Very sweet water.
It's gonna be good though, right?
Yeah, we're making drinks now instead, right?
Ooh, girl! It's about to get crazy. So we have to wait a little bit longer for all the bubbles to dissolve, but I think this will be the caviar that we have been wanting.
Yes.
Also, everyone from D&D is here, and they're waiting to get started.
Our
So.
shows are overlapping.
Yep. My bad.
Worlds are colliding.
Uh-oh. Science experiment round 2. Ooh, I think we fixed it.
I hope we did.
All right, go ahead. Do the cherry mixture. It still
That
seems
looks
like
good.
a lot less bubbles than what we were dealing with. Okay.
I'm scared. Okay.
It's a little hard to see. If it
They
sinks,
look round. They're going down.
Oh!
Oh, I think
Oh!
it's working.
Science!
I think. Oh my god.
Yes, it is working.
That looks really good.
That looks great. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a strainer and get these out. It said pretty quickly.
It did say quickly.
Or else it'll get too hardened. So I guess I'll just.
This looks like the hard part.
I didn't get any. It's like a carnival game.
There's one in there.
There's one. Just one.
We made one ball.
Look at it though. It's great.
It's perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna use the spoon. I think I have a spoon. Oh, I got a lot. Okay, rinsing it. Dude, we did it!
We made boba. They look like little fish eggs. It looks just like the ones in the Popin Cookin kits.
It does. I hope it tastes good.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
you can add
that'll
a few
be
more.
the next test.
Oh, they're going right down.
This is working perfectly.
First time we've done this.
I think after the first failure, this is going pretty well.
This is going great. I think this is how it's supposed to go. That first failure was pretty big.
The science seemed like it was sound,
Yeah, right?
but it was milk-based.
It's so satisfying.
That looks amazing.
Just like, I just whoosh them in. I give them a little bath. This is cute.
Oh my god, we're making so many.
We could open up our own shop.
What do we use these on? We can't just serve these.
I think we should try these. What do you think?
Okay, I think we're ready to try them.
Okay, so they're a little watery, so let me just maybe get a paper towel to dry them off a bit. That looks like caviar eggs, doesn't it?
Look at this one. He's just perfect.
I think it's time to taste the fruits of our labor. Oh my gosh, are you looking at that?
That came out perfect.
That looks so good. Okay, you did all the hard work. I'll go ahead and let you try it first. Hopefully it's not bitter. That was the one thing.
Oh, okay. It tastes like cherry.
We did science!
We did it right!
Everyone clap!
Applause! Over the last hour, we accumulated an audience.
Okay, I want to try it.
You don't get a lot of flavor, but it's definitely cherry.
Whoa.
I tried to
Yeah.
individually pop one, but they're a little slimy.
They're a little too tiny too. You really have to like, maybe
You're
we have
gonna
to
get a lot.
dry them out or something?
Maybe with the strainer we can get like less water.
I feel like it would just need to be straight up grenadine, not even like diluted.
Oh, that was diluted. Yeah,
Yeah.
straight grenadine would probably.
would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We did it! We did science! We did it! Yeah! All
And
right.
that's science.
You've just been science. Well, if you like this video and you want to see more molecular gastronomy videos, let me know in the comments down below if there's a recipe or something you want to see. I'm learning all of this and it's very new. Thank you, Shelby, for being a part of the first episode. We succeeded.
That's a first success, first episode.
There's no failure in science.
Sure.
If you like this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up and we will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.